Hello everyone, hope you're well. I'm Allison with Green Goddess Plants and Seeds, and welcome to another garden chat. It's been a while. I've been just crazy stupid busy with everything. I've still got plants here that have to go. But all in all, things aren't too bad. My day job is only supposed to be part-time, but lately they've been giving me full-time hours in their garden center, which you know I'm not really complaining about, but the more time I spend there, the less time I have to spend in my garden and get the market garden going. So that's kind of a bit of a conundrum, but we've been busy putting the garden in, and maybe when it stops raining, we'll take a walk out there and show you what's going on out there. A lot of it's been planted, but we still have lots to go. Here in the greenhouse, as you can see, we've got lots of plants still. Tomorrow, Friday, is the first of this year's farmers market here in Meadow Lake. So we are going to be taking some of our extra plants, and hopefully we can sell lots of them. Hopefully, like, we've got tons of tomatoes left, and as you can see, lots of peppers and a few herbs. So hopefully that will go well tomorrow. Some of the peppers are doing better than others. The habaneros are just fantastic. Like, oh my goodness, these are the habaneros, and they're just looking great. But then you get other ones like the serranos, which are just struggling. So obviously we won't be taking those, but we've got some other ones that we'll be taking to the market. And I noticed I just potted these two up here. These are both Sugar Rush Peach. And I noticed I potted them up because they are both flowering. You see that right there? There we go. So I figured I better get those into a larger pot. So yes, we've got some weather happening. We definitely needed the rain. It's been a very hot few days. It's been dry. So the rain is definitely welcome. And of course I love thunderstorms, so I love hearing the thunder. Anyway, over here we've got some herbs, we've got some parsley, some dill, and some sage. There is some basil in the back there, but it's kind of looking sickly, so I don't think I'll be taking that to the market. At least not this week. If I can get it, to green up a bit and look not so anemic, maybe I'll take it next week or something. But we've got some bell peppers. I am taking some habanero, some sweet, some hot. So I've got some California Wonder bell peppers and some canary bells. And there's some Jamaican Scotch bonnet, some habanero, some Fatalii, some habanada, which are the heatless habaneros. There's poblano, and of course we've got some jalapenos that we'll be taking. So this is what we got. This is what until we get some produce coming in from the garden, this is what we'll take to the market probably this week. I don't know if we'll take any of the plants next week. I think by next week, I think we want to have a lot of it planted out into the garden, whatever doesn't sell, especially the tomatoes. Whatever doesn't sell for tomatoes, we're just going to stick in the ground, and then they'll be done. And then I've got some other peppers. These peppers are not for sale. These are ones that I actually got in a plant trade. I was so excited. So they're all looking pretty good. Trying to keep them going as best I can. So hopefully they'll do well. I've got to get some pots for them to go into, some bigger pots. And there's two here. There's my Thor's Thunderbolt and my Pink Tiger. So I'm excited for those. Really excited. And the one in the middle, this one here, that one I got in a trade as well, and it's kind of a mystery pepper. The person who gave it to me didn't know what it was, so it might be interesting to see what happens with that. So anyway, maybe once the rain stops, we'll take a walk out to the garden and we'll see what's happening out there. All right, so here we are out in the garden. I better get this video shot before we get some more rain. Them skies are looking threatening and we haven't quite figured out if that's coming or going yet. Anyway, so the peas and the corn that we planted out, what, 4 weeks ago or so, is just looking fabulous. The peas are ready to, we definitely need to get some trellising onto these. And this is the hoop house, which we filled with cucumbers. So we got 3 varieties of cucumbers in the hoop house. Still haven't gotten the cover on it yet, but hopefully someday. In here we've got mostly Raider cucumbers, but we also got some Early Fortune and some Silver Slicers. And these are some extra plants. These are our pumpkins and stuff that need to go in the ground pretty quick here. These are all the extra tomatoes that will be going to the market tomorrow. Hopefully we'll sell them all. The garlic is looking good. And my garden arch here, my entrance to the garden that I did. So everything is starting to settle in. Looking very fabulous. And then out here we got a mix, mostly tomatoes because I had a whole ton of tomatoes left over from the sale. So tomatoes, we got pickling cucumbers, our beans, the beans that I planted, what, 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago are up. So we got yellow beans, we got purple beans, we got green beans. We got the Aunt Molly's ground cherry, more tomatoes. Tomatoes as far as the eye can see. And of course at the end there we got zucchinis planted. And of course over here we've got corn and peas and carrots. So it's all coming along. You know, now that we've got some heat and some warmth coming, things will just, especially the corn, it'll just explode. The only thing that we need to do with the corn is maybe top dress it with some compost to give it the nutrients that it needs, because corn tends to be a heavy feeder. And yeah, so it's looking good. Like we're still planting. It is starting to get a bit late, but we've had a late start to the spring. It was cold. Well into May we're still getting freezing temperatures at night, so it's taken a while for things to actually warm up. So everything has been delayed and everything's late. But that's okay. You know what? It looks like things are making up for lost time. Anyway, so this is what's happening in the garden. Like I said, I still have lots to plant out. There'll probably be more tomatoes. We've got peppers. Early this morning, before just as some of the clouds were coming in, I did put in 2 more rows of beans. Actually, two double rows of beans actually. So, but like I said, we got pumpkins to go in. Probably some more beets to plant. I don't know if we'll do another row of carrots. Maybe we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's all looking good. It's all coming together. You know what? And the days are just rushing by. It's like hard to believe that we're almost halfway through June already. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Anyway, I hope you're having a fabulous day and a great week. And I hope your weekend coming up is fantastic. And hopefully we'll be talking to you again real soon. So until next time, take care.